Hi, it's Dan Galucci here. Welcome to the naturalpainkillerguide.com. Today we're going to be having a chat with one of my customers, Susie Crawford. She's been taking serapeptase now for coming up for a year and getting fantastic results of it. So I'm going to bring Susie in and I'll have a little chat with her and you can see for yourself what kind of results she's been having. Welcome, Susie.
Hi, well, thank you.
So firstly, I want to talk about before you took serapeptase, what sort of symptoms were you experiencing, and why, and what was you taking before you took
Mhm.
serapeptase, if anything?
I guess I took it for two main reasons. I was having two main symptoms, and
Yeah,
the first one being that period pain. I was getting quite severe period pain on the daily, on really the first 2 days of my period.
yeah,
And I was taking about eight painkillers, Panadols or various versions of that
different
over the
brands. Yeah,
different brands over the day. But it's definitely age that I would need to actually settle my stomach. And what my symptoms were stomach pain, back pain, and joint ache in both my knees and my elbows. And I also couldn't
right.
sleep because of that pain and
So
discomfort.
it was quite an intense pain.
Yeah.
It kept you awake at night,
It kept me
basically.
awake at night, and I would need to keep drip feeding myself with those tablets over the duration of the day. But yeah, it led to
And
me
how
not
long did
sleeping at night.
that pain last? Did you say for 3 days, was it,
It was
or
only the first 2 days, and the third day it would start to wear off.
okay? And that would happen every month.
Every
Yeah.
month, yep, absolutely.
Okay. And from your experience talking to colleagues and friends, um, period pain and monthly pain is quite a common thing that
Yeah,
your
I
friends
mean, most of my
experience.
girlfriends, we all have the same symptoms, and they
Yeah,
take, different products and Nurofen, yeah, we're
different
all
brand
different brands,
painkillers basically.
painkillers, but we're all, doing the same thing basically just to cope through those few days of the period.
Okay.
Mm.
And from what I understand, Susie, you like to find a natural way to look after yourself where it's possible.
Where possible, I don't like taking any form of drugs at all.
Yeah.
I just haven't for a lot of years, but as my periods got worse, I actually couldn't,
No,
and I
just
had
had no
to.
alternative.
I actually had
No,
no alternative, so it was either not sleep and go through the day like that,
or take a painkiller.
or
And
take a painkiller.
and that's the same for everybody. Obviously, you know, you want to lead a drug-free life where it's possible. If it's not possible, then of course you don't want to be going through intense pain and suffering. Um, but where there is an alternative, if it's effective and it's not damaging, then of course that's what you should be doing for yourself. So that's where I came in and suggested to you that serapeptase, because I've been using it myself and researched it and recommended it to other people, that it may do a great job for relieving your joint pain, and it's worth
Mm,
giving it a go.
mm.
And so you did.
I
And
did.
do you want to explain the results of that?
I did, and it has.
Yeah,
I think in the first one or two periods, I don't think it got rid of it completely. It certainly, I was sleeping and all those sorts of things. But by the third month, pain free, nothing, not an
yeah.
issue at all. Yeah, I'm taking about eight of them, which is the same amount as
So has it been
what.
about 3 months now since you've been taking them, or
Oh, no, no, no,
how
no. I've been
long?
taking it for
I'm
close
just
to a
trying to.
year. It'll be
That's
close
what I
to a
was
year.
thinking. Yeah,
But I was just thinking that when I first went on them, the first two periods weren't immediately pain free.
yeah,
It was probably about the third cycle after that that I became pain free. But yeah, just a much better, take about the same amount of tablets
yeah.
for those 2 days. But the other flow on, which is obviously awesome, but the other flow on effect is I obviously have a problem with my knees and my joints anyway, and I've had that for many years. It'd have to be 20 years
Hmm.
or something. And when I used to do a lot of running, it obviously exasperated that even as well, and just whatever, just I could randomly get joint pain. But I
Yeah,
also don't really get that anymore. So it's not just
cool.
about around that period time, but it's
You-
just in
You're getting other
general,
knock-on
other
benefits.
knock on benefits of that as
So you're
well.
taking
So,
less serapeptase in between those, during the month when you're not normally in pain,
yeah,
and then you're just upping the dosage when you know that's normally when
that's
the
right.
pain's going to arrive.
That's right. And
Okay.
I also, if I ever have, I mean, I'm not prone to headaches anymore, but if I ever do, have a headache, that's
Hmm.
actually what I take now
Okay, yeah.
instead of, any other form of painkiller. If I ever have any discomfort of any form of headache or if my knees do play up on a particular day, that's all I take now
Yeah.
and it gets rid of it.
And you're finding it, if you was to gauge between the painkiller drugs that you was on before, is it as effective in relieving the pain,
It is
or are you
as
having,
effective.
it's as
It
effective?
is as
Okay.
effective.
So
And it's as quick as well. It's, yeah, I found it as quick in relieving the pain as what the others
so
were as
yeah,
well.
the effect happens quickly. That's great.
Yeah.
So just a note there that Susie's taking the serapeptase and upping the dosage just the same as she would with normal painkillers. The main difference there is that in between those 3 days of when she would normally suffer from intense pain, she might take one or two a day. So she just have a maintenance dose. Some days she won't take any. Some days she just lower it to one or two a day. Um, and that's because of the health benefits serapeptase gives you. She's aware that serapeptase actually has a lot of other health benefits. It dissolves arterial plaque, scars in your body, any dead tissue, cysts, things like that. So it has many, many health benefits over and above just relieving the pain. But of course, what we're looking at here is an alternative to painkillers. This is a very viable and effective one, as you can, hear from Susie. And I recommend it for you. And if you was to, recommend it to any viewers, what would you say? You know,
Well, to be honest with you, it's a bit of a no-brainer for me because at the end of the day, I was having that pain, I wasn't sleeping, I didn't want to take drugs, and it's provided that solution for me. It's taken away the pain, and and it's got a lot of other health benefits as well. So yeah, it's a no-brainer for me to keep using the product
awesome.
and recommend it to my friends.
Awesome. Well, thanks for chatting and
Hmm.
explaining to potential viewers the benefits of serapeptase. And I wish you all the best. And here's to a pain-free life. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.